What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you are all doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the tournaments that happened this past weekend. We actually had 4. I'm only going to be doing 2 of them today. I was originally planning to group one video for the 2 that happened on December 7th and 2 that happened on December 8th. But for some reason, and I'm assuming it's just where they're waiting to get the information, at the time of recording this, they haven't gotten the information for the exact decks that won for Melbourne. So we're going to come back to this one another day, but still respectable, 55 players there and 64 players at Portugal. So, hey, shout outs to them nonetheless. But today I figured I would go over Manilla in the Philippines and Mexico City, Mexico. So, first thing we're going to take a look at, as always, is we're going to take a look at Manilla, at what sets were not allowed. On the Bushiroad site, it does not say that any sets were not allowed. Whereas actually on the Mexico side, obviously Marvel, because Asia Oceania, and Adventure Time for some reason. Shout outs to Kokorin and not being able to run Adventure Time. Sorry, my dude, but I'm certain you probably didn't go to Mexico City anyway. But regardless, Adventure Time players in shambles. But yeah, so nothing was really... I think there was like a set that dropped on like the Friday before, and obviously like that wasn't allowed. I'm trying to remember which one it was, and future me can look it up. I can't think of it. But it doesn't have anything else listed up here in terms of like you couldn't use the sets just yet or anything for Manilla. Also shout outs to Scrub Lord in the Discord. Tried to help him get in a couple test games a couple days before Manilla had happened and everything, and he was able to give a really cool tournament report. Actually, I might try to pull that up in just a second here to say what he had played against and everything. But let's go ahead and take a look at each of those. I might do that, I might not. Depends on how much time this takes. So obviously, for Manilla, we had 74 players, which is really awesome. So it had a cut to top 8. First place is Spy Family with Pants and Choice. We're going to pull that up. Second place, Kaguya-sama Love is War. I actually think that's really cool. And it's the standby door. I'm fairly certain that's Kaguya-sama. And 8 choice Oshinoko in 3rd place. That is actually like very interesting. Honestly, my internet's going to take a second to pull these up. But this is really cool. Shoutouts to Joker in the Discord. Someone rocking Mume Rushia in 4th place. That is so cool. Chloe Marin, hell, shoutouts, my dude, to more Hololive in here. Bang Dream with Mashiro and Star Kasumi setup. Mashiro, is that the trial deck Mashiro, or am I misremembering? I'll actually take a look at that in just a second here, just because. The quintuplets with Itsuki, no surprise there. The Itsuki setup is just so strong and so good. And Elizabeth Hendrickson. It's just kind of weird to look at some of the previous ones where Slime, obviously more Seven Deadly Sins, even with like Ruby and whatnot, none of that was in Manilla. But once again, I literally just showed you there was nothing banned on the Bushiroad site. So, and like I said, I may go check the messages real quick to see if Scrubboard had told me anything different as far as what wasn't allowed. Actually, yeah, we're going to pause real quick. All right, I got the actual thing pulled up right now. I'm just looking at it over to the side. He gave update. Okay, so it was Dengeki, I think. No, that was a couple weeks back. He said Dengeki was legal at Manilla in general. So that's really cool. Round 1, he played against the 2017 champ, apparently. They were on Spy Family, so hell, shout-outs there, man. That's really cool. Then he played Frieren, a very weird Bunny Girl Senpai, versus round 3. Round 4 was Bang Dream. I'm just looking really quick to see if there was anything else he had said. Round 5 was against Kaguya-sama, and round 6 was Slime. Okay, so there was Slime, like, representation. Oh, he got 17th place, but they cut to top 8. But you know, hey, it's all good. He says my only 2 losses ended up being the one chant from 2017, and the runner up. Not bad. Hell, that's or the no. He lost to these 2 is what I'm understanding. That's actually cool. So hey, shout outs to Scrub Lord. Thank you very much for the report on that. It is greatly appreciated. So we can have like kind of somebody on the ground there. All right. So this was not the Spy. This was the Spy family one. I had to make certain. So it was on the Anya combo, matching keychain. When this attacks, if choice trigger, I believe, together on an outing is choice. You can pay 1, pitch 1. If you do, look up to 3 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Choose up to 3, put them into the waiting room. Put the rest back on top of their deck. Put up to 1 card from the top of your clock into the waiting room. So you can very easily get some extra heals off of that. And it changes into this particular Anya to do some shenanigans. And then the level 1 Fiona. On attack, if Silent Passion in her heart is in your climax area. I think that's Pants. Yeah, because it said it was Pants' choice, so obviously it's going to be Pants. When this is, you have another Berlint. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 Berlint character. Reveal it. Put it into your opponent. Show it to your opponent. Put it into your hand. Yeah, put it into your opponent's hand. Yeah, that's how that works. Fucking exchange from Yu-Gi-Oh here. No. Okay, so it just is like a top check 3 thing. So that was the setup. Shout outs to the dude who won. Hell, that's awesome. Second place was this Kaguya-sama, utilizing the level 3, it looks like. Okay, we were doing 2 different standby, and the salvage, I want to say, is this one. Exchange party is this one. Yes. So the combo being on attack, if you have the salvage, pay 1. If you have another Shuchin, deal 1, and this card gets 20k, or 20k, I can't read tonight, what the hell, 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Imagine if it was like, yeah, just gains 20k, Reinhardt in shambles. Anyway, oh, but it also has a resonate thing, with the eye bestowing courage, I'm assuming, obviously, oh yeah, it's this one. Or no, it's, you do have a playset, one of them is like a different rarity. Okay, cool. And then the rest of it was standby shenanigans with this level 1. I think there was one other. It said 5. Maybe the other one doesn't do anything. Because this is the same card. It's just 2 different arts. Okay, cool. Shoutouts to the runner-up. Really awesome. And then we had Oshinoko with 8 choice. And that is really cool. The climax combo for that's with the Bikomachi Kana. On attack, if Beyond That Gaze is in your climax area, experience of 6 or higher, you can pay 1, and this sets the following ability until end of turn, up to one time per turn. When damage dealt by this card is canceled, put the bottom 3 cards of your opponent's deck into their waiting room and deal 2 damage to your opponent X times. X equals to the number of level 0 or lower cards. Amongst those, climaxes are regarded as level 0. So that's actually crazy. You could really punish your opponent for running 20 plus level 0s in the deck. And the other choice combo was the level 1 here. With so they're a big fan of Kana, is from what I'm gathering here. On attack is if I'll Go Sweet Today is in your climax area and experience is 2 or higher, put the top 2 cards of your deck into the waiting room, salvage back a show business. X is going to be equal to the level of the cards milled. If you add back a 2 or higher, you can choose a card in your hand and put it into your waiting room. If you do, salvage back any character. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. You get to do some very interesting salvaging shenanigans here. And it's there is a 3rd choice trigger. Oh, there is another combo. When Fake Wings is placed and your experience is 3 or higher, salvage back a show business, and this gets up to 1 time per turn when damage dealt by this card is canceled. Take 2 show business characters in waiting room, put them in your stock in any order. Very interesting combo there of a 3/3/2 build. So, awesome. And this was the Bang Dream. I'm not going to go over the climax combos. The Star Kasumi does shenanigans. What was the Mashiro? Oh, it was this Mashiro. Okay. I know there was like another level 1 Mashiro from like the trial deck. I'm sitting here going, yo, okay, awesome. Reading. Oh, cool. This has like a Aaron effect of being able to, you can salvage back something, and then then he gets when frontaled, you can bounce this back. Very, very crazy. All right, so that is going to be it for the Philippines really quickly. So let's go on to Mexico City. So Mexico City is huge. We had 150 plus players. This was absolutely crazy and awesome. So cut to top 16, which is really cool. Didn't have anybody on the ground floor for this one, but with this or Manilla, if you went to that, feel free to comment down below. Absolutely, let us know. Hey, if one of these is you, freaking awesome. Let's take a look here. First place was Mila Muron. I don't think we need to really pull that up. Himeno Aki. See, that's another thing. Like, there was no Chainsaw Man, and there was no Slime in the top 8. But once again, as I just showed you on Bushiroad's site, nothing was banned. Nothing was banned on their site. I'm just point that out there. So it's a very interesting thing. It just makes me question, like, what all was the representation there. That's just very interesting. SFN. What is? I gotta click this one because I don't remember what the hell SFN is. Fourth place, Eatski. Awesome. I'm gonna my brain's gonna be like, oh, of course, you idiot. We got another one. 8 Pants Trial Deck. What the hell? Okay, hold on. What is this? Oh, Soso no Frieren. That's what that is. Okay. Okay, so we had Frieren, 8 Pants events, and 8 Pants trial deck. Okay, so this is worth taking a look at real quick. So the level 3 Frieren. Let's see. This is crazy. On attack, if you have 3 or more events with magic in their card names in your waiting room, you get to pick one of the effects. Either make your opponent like mill 12, and then this gains a buff. Look at the top 2 cards from your opponent's deck, put 1 card among them into the waiting room, put the rest on top of the deck. Or pitch 2, burn 3. And she also heals on play. Really crazy there. And then we have Mage Fern. When you play Moonlit Shadow, choose up to 1 magic for finding lost accessories or flight magic and add it to your hand. Specifically adding specific events to hand when you play the climax. So that's actually really cool. And honestly, there's quite a bit of events in here for understandable reasons. They ran the trial deck Frieren on this, which honestly this is not bad. So this is the other one. This was the 5th place. On attack, pitch 2 if you have the climax. Burn 4, then choose one of your characters and it gains 2k. People are starting to realize that Last Shot Xenon was onto something, just saying. And they still ran the level 1 firm, but they had a very, very beautiful SP right here. Hell yeah, that's actually really cool. Oh, they got more SPs in here. That is actually really cool. So on the Frieren level 3 from the trial deck, I don't know if that was a stylistic choice there, or if that was hey, I can't afford the level 3s, which I think the ferns are more expensive. I don't know. Regardless, it's still 8 Pants. So, I mean, shout outs, my dude. Elizabeth Hendrickson in 6th. We have a Data Live with 8 Standby, which is interesting because Data Live is still under the restrictions, assuming it runs like the Kurumi and whatnot. Spy Family, 8 Pants, really cool. More Frieren, 8 Pants TD? So this was, okay, I didn't realize the trial deck was just as viable. That's actually really cool. So it's not 1, it's 2. Is okay, you know, 1 is like a, hey, you know, this is a neat little occurrence. 2 popping up. Okay, so some people were on something, and then obviously another Frieren with the events. That's so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 Frieren in the top 16. That is really nice. Another Eatski, so that was 2 different Eatskis in here. Another Slime, 8 Pants Rimuru Muron. Data Live with 8 Choice Kotori. We have an Azure Lane, but we don't know what it is just yet. Shoutouts to the Azure Lane player. I'm certain it was really good for you. Shakugan no Shana with Choice Door, and Hololive with Oski Polka. So the fact that deck's also still kicking, I'm loving that. So yeah, no, that is really cool. That is just really nice to see. the Frieren and whatnot topping in there. I would love to see like maybe in another event or something if there was more Frieren. That would be so cool. Like I said, I didn't want to really look through the other stuff that topped on December 7th. This is Manila and Mexico City were on December 8th. But yeah, that is going to be it for this particular tournament report. I just wanted to, I was actually glad to see Frieren in here. Maybe it is also for the other two. Once the actual information comes out, if any, for not Houston, sorry, for the other ones for Melbourne, I would love to take a look at those and be able to give, the proper shout outs and everything. But regardless, that is still really cool. We are going to be calling it there. Thank y'all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Now, I see that some people in the Discord have hopped into voice chat, so I'm going to go check them out in a second here. But yeah, we're just going to go call that for today. Thank you very much. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want. If not, hey, it's cool. Thanks for stopping by to check it out. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.